Hello and welcome to this video. Now, the sole aim of this video is to show you how you can be profitable on your first subscription purchase. And this is mainly by focusing on AOVs, the AOV fix, the average order value. And what I'm going to be doing in this presentation, which will be linked in the description, is going over some examples of some winning product bundle ads that I like. So why should you listen to me, for example? So I own Growth Marketing, and we are a marketing agency that specializes in subscription brands, scaling them with Google and Meta ads. We've worked with some of the biggest supplement brands in the UK: Dr. Vegan, Future Cambridge, Extracted, Prime 50, GP Nutrition, the list goes on. We've serviced nearly 20 clients now. We still do service nearly 20 clients in the supplement space. So we know a thing or two about it, and we make a lot of ads for them. And this is one of the biggest problems we see with subscription brands, is that they're often breaking even or losing money on their first customer purchase, which isn't bad. It's not the end of the world, depending if you have a healthy CAC to LTV ratio, because of the price point of your products and the way your business model works with subscription brands is actually making up for that loss, that first customer loss, with a higher LTV. So your CAC to LTV ratio is healthy, but this doesn't really help with cash flow issues. It'd be nice to have a bit more margin, and then you can reinvest into more ad spend and not have such tight cash flow issues. What I'm going to show you here, for example, in this image here, is a campaign here. The first one that's fully scribbled out is a regular campaign we run going to the main PDP for this supplement brand product. Bearing in mind we are using things similar to AG1, like subscription, one-time purchase, so we're always trying to get people to go on subscription. We're also using quantity price breaks, so you can get one supplement for XYZ, you can get 3 for XYZ cheaper, and you can get 6 for XYZ cheaper. So you're incentivizing people to buy more of your supplements just through quantity price breaks, so the more they buy, the better the discount is. If we just look at this campaign here, which is less scribbled out, and you can actually see bundle in it, this is a product bundle ad campaign or an ad set. And what we're seeing here is a lower CPA and a higher ROAS, and just by advertising your product bundles. Now, the solution, in order to how you do this, again, one thing I want you to not do is tighten your target CPA targets or your target ROAS. Don't increase your target ROAS, and don't tighten the life out of your target CPAs. And the reason I'm saying this is because doing this strangles your ad spend and caps your revenue growth. Now, why does it do this? The reason it strangles your ad spend is because you're only telling Google or Facebook, I only want you to go after people who can generate a £15 CPA. And there's two detrimental problems here. The first one being, when you tell the algorithm to target people who can generate a higher ROAS or a lower CPA, who do you think that is? Is it going to be a new or existing customer? And with iOS tracking, allowing people to opt out of tracking and tightening cookie consent rules, meaning people can't be fully tracked on your website, so existing customers will still see your ads. So if you're making a target ROAS that is really high, you're literally turning your campaign into a retargeting machine. And every time we retarget our customers through expensive channels like Facebook ads, through Google ads, we are increasing our overall CAC. Your customer acquisition cost is going to go up as a result of that. We only want to retain customers, number 1, through subscription, and number 2, through email, not Facebook or Google ads. That is only going to increase your CAC. And that's what you do when you tighten your CPA targets or you tighten your ROAS goals. So I don't recommend you to do it. What I recommend you to do is to increase your AOV. The reason I recommend you to increase your AOV is how ROAS is actually generated. The formula for ROAS is conversion revenue divided by total ad spend. So that's conversion value, how much your ads purchase actually generate in terms of revenue on your website, divided by how much it costs. So if you want to get marginal impacts or improvements to your cost per purchase, it's going to be very marginal in comparison to what we can do to this one here, which is increasing our AOV. There's multiple ways we can actually do that. Number 1 is my recommendation is through product bundling. Number 2 is your add to cart threshold bar. Now, I think I did a post on this here. Yeah, so what this is, example is here, is you gamify increasing or adding more products to get free shipping. Number 2, which I sort of went over, was quantity price breaks. Now, let me just touch on that one again. Do I have quantity breaks? Yes, I do. Okay, so 1 bottle for $19.99. 2 bottles, you can get a bigger discount, save 15%. 3 bottles, save 20%. 4 bottles, save 25%. So you give more incentive to purchase more products. You also, as a result of that, have them spend more. Your AOV goes up. Okay, so there are a few ones. And then you have a pre-purchase cross-sell, post-purchase cross-sell, which we might as well go over here. I think I had it here. So it's like a post-purchase upsell. It's like a one-time upsell. Often recommend you just doing the exact same product that they just bought at a discounted rate. That is the best thing to do for an upsell or a one-time offer. Post-purchase upsell or pre-purchase upsell. Okay, but what we're going to focus on here is some winning examples of product bundles. So here are some examples here. Now, the people who do the best and why I was on the front page here are actually AG1. AG1 do the best product bundle ads, in my opinion. And why? I feel they do the best because they are very clearly laid out in terms of what you're going to be getting in either this bundle or starter kit. You can either do it in 2 ways. You can have multiple different of your supplements. You can make like a sleep protocol. So here you could be bundling sleep supplements all related to that. So your magnesiums, other sleep supplements, my mind's gone blank with that one. But then option 2 is to add in free gifts. Now, the reason free gifts are good to add in is because the perceived value for them can be higher, but the costs are really low. So we have a shaker here, free shaker. Normally they list out the price of the actual shaker, which they might do somewhere else. Say for example, Huel, free t-shirt worth 20 quid, free shaker worth 20 quid. Can you imagine what the costs are for those? Yeah, absolute peanuts. So your perceived value goes up as a result of that. So yeah, AG1 do a really good example here. And a good way to do it is to show the total value of the products together in the bundle, have a price slash through, show your new price, but then I'd go one step further here and I would actually add the percentage discount or say exactly how much money you're saving. I wouldn't just need it to use it to figure out. You should be saying that to your user. We have a few more examples here, one for Rheal Superfoods, Huel again, and then we have Loop here. Now, one thing that I don't like about the Loop ad here is they did everything right. They listed out the exact products, what you get, the total value with the price slash through, fantastic. But then the bundle price was $101 compared to the original price. So it's £30 off, £34 off, which isn't a huge amount of saving for that person. And if it was Loop doing this, my strategy would have been to do what AG1 do and add in a load of free gifts. Canister, shaker, for example, there. Stuff that the costs are really cheap, but the perceived value goes higher. And then we have some other examples here. Again, AG1, this brand here, I don't know what this brand was, but I did like the look of it because it was an organic looking Instagram post there. Guys, I'm going to leave it here for this video. Please product bundle. It is going to be a really good way to be more profitable for your first customer purchase and also leave you a bit more margin to spend, because having tight margins is the best and it is an issue for e-commerce brands. But if you are a supplement brand or a subscription brand yourself and you just want us to do the heavy lifting for you, we specialize in running Meta and Google ads for subscription brands. We do the media buying and the ad creatives. So if you want to do that, please go to my website and click on this red button here, run my ads, put your email address in here, and then book in a call to speak to me directly or a member of the team, and we can go over how we can help you. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video.